Okay, so I will start. I muted everybody. I always feel like this is like a live, but it's not really a live because it's kind of like a phone call, but I just will keep the conversation flowing here. So I'm going to go to Tamara's questions first because she asked like right away, and there's some good questions. Okay, so parties, group or event? Number one, I do groups always, because the thing with groups is that then they're really easy to find after the fact. Then you're not searching around for them. Events are harder to find, and once they're over, you can go back and post, but you're not going to get nearly as much engagement. So events on Facebook I don't use for parties. I've done a few 1-hour events online for parties in the past, but it's really dependent, and it's really frustrating because if people aren't on for like the hour or two that you're running the event, they can be awesome, but if you don't have people on during that hour, then they can kind of be a flop. I prefer 10-day online parties and groups. That's what I've always done. I still like the 10-day. I know like some of the training, Kara Lewis Newton, for instance, she's doing 5-day parties now, and then keeping obviously the link open for 10 days. For me, I still like the 10 days because like oftentimes I will get my orders on the last day. So, I mean, that sort of, like that's why if I'm going to get any orders, they're likely going to happen between 8 days, 8 and 10. Pros and cons of each. There's not too many pros of events. I like events. If I'm going to do a home party, I always set up an event before as well. How do I make my own graphics with my photos so they are personal? So some of the apps that I like are Photofy. I like ClipArt. I use WordSwag for all my like words. That one you have to pay for, but it's like $6.99, and honest to God, I use it probably every day more than once, so it's totally worth it. Sorry, I hate drinking when I'm doing stuff like this, but I'm so dehydrated. Working out and then eating sausages for dinner was salty mess. How do you get new ideas for 3 to 5 posts? Okay, so I can show you, honestly, I'll bring up a screen share because that's always my favorite to do. If I can figure out what is is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. So whenever I'm doing parties, I always have some on the go, that's for sure. Now, Facebook has really been messing with me. So see how there's supposed to be like a bar here with all of my groups, and they're gone. And it's been like this for a couple of days. So I don't know if anyone's having the same problem. It's totally normal on my app, not normal here. The only way I can bring my groups back up, as you can see, is I go here and I will click this. And then once I'm in my new party, I can see my groups on the side here. This is what I'm talking about. This is just gone on my main page now. It's very annoying. So here's a new party I started today. I haven't even finished setting it all up. Oh, those damn blushes. Okay, Tina, you can't be messaging. It's going to be popping up on my screen share. No messages right now. Okay, so here's all like my parties here. So if you're looking in, I don't know, like I switch it up and I just do mascara, and I just do the lash products, and I do well, some of these I did the hottie, but really like I talk about the kit. They're nothing fancy. Like I will add you in here. You are more than welcome to use any of this stuff. So I'll put just some regular photos. So I have one eye done there. Here's like a meme. Here's another one. Like it's nothing fancy. I've got a few videos of me doing the mascara. This one I compare the L'Oreal mascara, and I do the regular. Here's the Totally Pumped Duos. I can add you guys to any of these that you want. Honest to God, if you need to be in any of these parties, you let me know. So really, it's a lot of my face. It's a lot of my face. It's a lot of photos. Every time I do your mascara, if you think about it, just in the mornings, if you've got daylight, go take a photo, one eye done. Those are the best ways to do it. But honestly, you can take any of these pictures. Like these pictures, I'm not even joking, guys. I've been using this one here for 3 years. I've used this one since I've started. Like, this isn't my neighbor. Okay, it says this is my neighbor. This isn't my neighbor. Okay, this is not. This is a picture that I've used. It's Sherry Brown's picture. Okay, so here's another one that I've used for probably 3 years. Some of my videos are more recent. How do you know the hostess? Like, my parties are nothing special. And I'm telling you, I don't run parties for sales. I run parties to meet people. I've probably made 100 friends this month already, organic friends, like people. I'm literally going to kill Tanya and Tina. Tina, can you tell the group that I'm doing a live right now on a Zoom call and I'm screen sharing? This is the only risky part. All they're doing is swearing in there. I swear your elite uplines don't swear ever. We're all positive people. So anyways, this is just sort of so you can see, you know, this just, I introduce myself, talk about the products a bit, and then I have a welcome video right at the beginning. So there's my 10-day party. This is a full 10-day party. So the 3 to 5 posts, I never do more than 3, to be honest. You don't want to annoy people. So, and I know we always talk about that, but it'll be overwhelming. And because I'm only talking about the mascaras and the serum, even my new one, so the lips and lashes was October. You can see on the side here, Lashtastic makeup event is what I'm calling these ones, in a group though. So that's key, because I think that maybe it would be confusing new girls. So this one's a brand new one. It just started. And I actually was super excited because it was less than 250 people. So I started adding any girls that had seen. So when you see your video, if you have a smaller group, like this one's smaller. So you'll be able to see how many people have seen your posts. Have I not set? Oh yeah, I have set this one up. So you can see how many people have seen your post. So there's 3, 9, whatever. So you can go in and, you know, if there's a lot of people, like go in and on your app, on your phone, you can add them. I always add all the people right from the beginning of the party when it's still new. I add all the people that watch this video. So I went in and I added all of these people. Some will add me back, some won't, and that's fine. But that starts to build my contacts up. Now that this one's over 300, that sort of just kind of happened. Then I'm not able to see. So yeah, there's 324 people now. So I'm not able to actually see, but it looks like it's got some good interaction already. This girl just posted. So right here, here's an example. This girl just posted. Obviously I added her right away because she said she loves the mascara. Like, and is this going to happen in every party? Heck to the no. Like, this party here is Deadsville. Like, I haven't had any comments or likes or anything. That's totally normal. Okay, so don't freak out if you don't have any likes or comments. It doesn't matter. You know, it is what it is, right? And you don't know who's watching. Most of the time, orders that come from my parties are never people that have actually liked or commented on anything. I don't even know who they are. And then they'll just randomly order. So these girls are pretty much set up. One hasn't set up her link. So every couple of days, I'll post the link again. I'll go to my website and I'll post the link in here. But that's sort of just, it's very basic. So what's the difference between, okay, so there's a mock party. So I can add you there, Tamara, after this call. Just message me so I don't forget. What is the difference between your VIP page and your business page? How many Facebook pages do I need? And okay, so here's the thing with the business pages, okay? Business pages are great if you are going to like boost some posts and that sort of thing. I've really built mine up over the years, but I don't get a lot of traction. So I'll show you my business page. This is my business page for Younique. I have it attached to my VIP group, which I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to have that because there's like some like postings that are in my VIP group. So what I've been doing too, if you see this video here, I've been broadcasting from both my phones. So just to see how many people I can see, like how low the views will be on my business page. But it is a good place if you want to boost stuff. So I boosted, what did I boost? I boosted something the other day. I think I boosted this video. Me doing makeup, 555 views, and that's just because I boosted it. A lot of times I post the same thing. It's more like I do a bunch of stuff on here. Is it really important when you're starting out? You 99% should focus on your main wall. Sometimes I'll show you something that has been effective for me. Probably the only thing that's really been a huge bonus is this. Where my October babies, I boosted this like crazy. As you can see, 105 likes. I think I spent like $30 or $40 on this, but I booked like, if you can see here, I have 45 comments, so I booked a ton of parties from this. But you don't need to spend that kind of money. I know it's a business write-off, so I do write this off, but I don't spend a lot of time on that. And then I have my VIP group. So I would suggest having a VIP group before anything, because those are people, I call mine the Boss Beauty Vlog. I don't spend a lot of time, like I said, on my business page, whatever. I just kind of copy and paste stuff. Here in my VIP group, I'm running some, like I can run some bigger contests, right? Like I do BOGO. So buy one, get one the second half off, because I have all these half off products that I can't use anyway. So I may as well get some PRS out of it, and $150 makeup shopping spree. So I have to go through this on the weekend, and I thank everybody, you know, and then I try to do funny memes. I try to show my personality, right, a little bit in here, and just try and like keep it more fun and lighthearted. A lot of this is just thanking customers, the odd posts, buy one, get one half price. This is all stuff you can do in a VIP group. So if you're going to have either, you're going to want to have a VIP group. Like that's the main thing. Anyway, so this is all just like, it's really just kind of the same thing. So last month, Nancy won my $150 shopping spree, so she'll get that. I have a lot of YCash that I use my YCash and my half off items for my customers. But when you're starting, it's nice to be able to buy yourself a couple things, but then you're going to realize like you want the PRS and you want to like make some cash money. So I use those for customers because that always draws more people in. I have a group page. Okay, so how do you keep it all straight? How many Facebook pages do I have? I actually did some recruiting in Ireland and Italy, so I have business pages for those as well as mine. Do I focus on all of them? No. What my day-to-day routine looks like, honest to God, is I'll post a couple times on my wall. I make sure one's an engagement post. Like I don't even know what I posted today. So if you look at my day-to-day, I always do, well, here's an engagement post, and like, I'm serious. I need a new nail person. I am not going back to the place anymore. So this has caused a lot of ruckus because there is like legitimately a girl who got a freaking flesh-eating disease from a nail place here in Ottawa. And I want to make sure that I don't go back there. I did a little motivational video before I went to the gym saying it's okay to start over again. You know, nothing crazy views on that. And just to kind of say that I got it live done and gave some people some value. There's a haughty one, and that's all I've done today for posts. And that's all I will do today. That's my last post because it's getting lots of engagement. So you don't want to post too much. It used to be that we would like post like 6-7 times a day. I honestly am getting way better results posting it just a few times a day. So yesterday I did this one last night, you know, this was late. I did this at, well, I guess 9 o'clock, but 9 o'clock at night, I got, my first comment was from like one of the support people at corporate. Like, so, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to do that. And then, so I did a live, like and I'm just talking about the haughty every single day. Tomorrow's the last day. So I'll just kind of put it out there. You know, and on the weekend, I didn't talk a lot about my business. I talked more about my hair extensions and what I did, right? And look at the views that you get when you talk about stuff other than your business, right? So 470 views and then 330. So I got 700 views on videos on, you know, on Saturday because I was talking about something other than makeup. I didn't even talk about makeup that day. Okay, so just kind of gives people something different to look at. Like, I mean, most of my life is surrounded by this business, but I like doing funny things too. I like to show my personality. So like, I'm like, what in the actual, name that wish item. So stuff like this will get lots of interaction because it's silly, right? Like you're like, what the heck is this even? Again, haughty. So like, you'll see that people need to see things a lot, right? So every time I seem to post a haughty post, I always get a few like, more people interacting and more people interested in the product. I love memes. I love funny memes. I love funny dog videos. I love things because funny catches people's eye. Here's the same picture again. Like I use this picture all the time. Someone tagged me, another haughty picture. Like honestly, I use the same things over and over. I try to do like, I love Boomerang. I've been using it more. Okay, so like stuff like that will get you tons of views, like just being out, hockey game, like showing stuff I'm doing in the community. I made a meme of myself. Like, honestly, I get so many friggin' messages about don't add this person, they're gonna take over your Facebook. So that got lots of reaction. So I just really show my personality. I'm obsessed with my air fryer, so I did a boomerang. Like, I actually got messages about this, like, honestly, this little video here. So you're always trying to be out. There's Christina. So you're always trying to be like really interactive. Deborah tagged me because she was in Punta Cana and I was making fun of her glasses and I wasn't there. So it was nice to see our VP of sales like posting something nice on your wall. Sometimes I'll share an old memory, like we were at Fashion Week a couple of years ago. So, you know, I try to be funny. Like, I try to keep things like Mondays are tougher than others. And this is my dog, like that morning. I was like, seriously, like that's what I want to be doing. So on your wall is where you really want to build up your business. That's where you can brand yourself. Like, everybody's got their thing, right? Like, I think of like everyone should think when people think of me, I like to hope they think I'm funny. That's all I care about. Like, I'm funny and I'm entertaining, and that's what I want to be. And that I love dogs, and that I love makeup. Obviously people know that, but you know, I love dogs. I love funny things on the internet for sure. I'm very open and honest about stuff, and I try to inspire people. That's my brand. I don't have, you know, there's some girls in our company that have like, I love unicorns and I love like peacocks, and like that's how they branded themselves. I didn't want to brand myself with like something like that. Like, I really don't love those things. So I'm not going to brand myself saying I love unicorns when like 40 girls are doing that. And I'm not going to say I love peacocks. I know like Lorenda Eddy, that's her big thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's her. Like, I'm not going to go brand myself with the same thing. That's silly. So, you know, I try to brand myself with stuff that I do, right? So, group page, Kim's question, I have a group page, but how do I set up a business page? How do I get more women interested in having a party, home or virtual? So, my big message, honestly, virtual parties is like messaging over and over and over again. If you can just get like even a friend, like a good friend. My very first party was a girlfriend of mine who worked for Stella and Dot. She gave me her, oh my gosh, I bet I could find it. Becky's Lash, Amazing Lash Jam. This might be it. Honestly, my very first party. How funny would that be? Okay, it might not be my first one, or maybe it is. Let's see. This might be like, okay, seriously guys. Yeah, this is like, you want to see my very first party. Let's take it back. I'm 90% sure this was hers. Yeah, okay. Are we ready for this? This is actually really funny. I've never even thought of doing this. This is my very first party I ever hosted, August 13th, 2014. Okay, so she works for Stella and Dot. She was one of my friends, and she let me add her whole Facebook list in. So I'm pretty sure there's like 700 people in this group. So welcome, get your 3D lashes here. So right again, like I'm like already like being salesy. Thanks for hosting my first online party. Super easy. This is awesome. Okay, so I'm like already talking about ordering. So this is like, let's criticize my old self, right? So don't talk about ordering. Say, here's the link if you are interested in any of the products, right? So I can already see that it was like not, I keep talking about the same thing, super easy. Oh my God. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be a training, but this is hilarious to see. Here's all the things that you should not do, okay? So I'm like, right away, like, anyone interested in hosting their own party or becoming a unique presenter, please do not hesitate to PM me. Well, like, this is on day one of the party. So like, that's a no, okay? Here's our old mascara. This is our lash kit. It comes with a cute case, 2 tubes. Okay, so that's not terrible. I'm telling you about the product. I made her an admin. Please do not be shy. Okay, so she was good. She was like a good hostess. She was like posting in there. My punny lash. Like, look at how bad this is. Okay, guys. Don't use Instagram graphics where you have the person's name still on them. Like, I legitimately didn't know what I was doing at all. Never have to buy fake lashes again and never have to attempt to put them on again. Look beautiful every day. Like, honestly, this is so bad. Oh, and can I talk about how this is Farrah Miltimore's first lash picture, my sponsor, if you don't know who Farrah is. Oh, I wish she was on this call. Okay, so this is this is terrible lighting. Okay, don't do this. Nancy, hey ladies, I'm loving the lashes, but need the links to see more and cost. Okay, so anyways, going on. Oh, there's Sherry. Sherry is one of my elite presenters, my top elite presenter. Thank you for your order. She ordered a mascara from me in August 13, 2014. She joined my team. Here's a great example. I'm really actually super excited about this. So Sherry joined my team on February 14th, 2015. That is a perfect example of 6 months later, how somebody can just join your team that you met at a party. Now, I did know Sherry growing up, but she was not interested in my business at this point. Okay, top elite team of almost 1,000 women, just throwing it out there. Okay, so I had some people in here. I'm totally interested. So this is where, okay, so I want to remind you guys that this is how we made our money, right? Like no one knew what the mascara was. This was the picture here that got me started with the business. This is my friend Jen. This is her eye with the mascara, and this is her eye with her old mascara. She sent me this photo, brought the mascara to my house, and the day after I joined. This is the picture that had me joining Younique. And she doesn't do Younique. This is just a friend of mine who bought it online. She's my friend. Here's my, those are my eyes, okay? Those are my eyes. These are my googly eyes. So here, even here though, like first party, I'm being funny, my googly eyes, I used one coat over my regular mascara just to try it. Jen's eyes below, give you a better perspective. Excuse my sunburn. So like, it's just being me, right? Like, it's just being myself. This was a really popular video where this girl, okay, because I wasn't doing videos yet. This was 3 days after I joined. I did this party, okay, 3 days. So this video, Tina, you probably remember this video. This was like the #1 video of like the blow drying eyelashes. Mascara. So Sherry, we get up for, okay, so we have a mascara order so far from Sherry, and when we get up to 4, I'll place an order. So this is a local party, so I was already doing bulk ordering. So thanks, Sherry, for being my first order. You're so special. I got to make fun of her when I get off this call. So anyways, so she sold 6 mascaras. So I sold 6 mascaras in my first party. Of course I was pumped. That's $50 in my pocket. This is another girl. Like, these are all mutual friends, right? There's my friend Becky who hosted the party. I put it on her. Like, these are terrible examples. Like, I would never use this picture again. Oh my God. Guys, seriously, like I'm so happy I'm able to show you this. So 6 days left. I'm really not doing anything, guys, though. Are you seeing this? This sold mascara, though. If you have better graphics than I have, this one's not terrible, but these are graphics. This is all we did. Eyes. It's all eyes. Look at, again, my Instagram. I didn't even crop it. Here's our first presenters kit. Oh, this is so nice. So there's my presenters kit that I got. Tina, you probably had the same one. No, you didn't even have this one? Okay, so here's all the eyeshadow pigments that are obsolete now. So anyways, I kept doing bulk ordering. I don't suggest doing that now because you'd have a way harder time. Again, another awesome Instagram screenshot. Here's another picture of my first order of mascaras. So I was excited. Anyways, so like, if you look at this party, this is the first party I did, okay? We all start somewhere, and I think the point of this, I always ask customers for pictures. This is my friend Alyssa. It's her eye. So I always ask, my pictures started getting a little bit better. But this was later on. This was like me posting in this party. So look at how much I've posted in this party since then. These are all pictures. This is why you should use groups, because you can continuously post in this party. So my first party was with, so Kim, to answer your question, and I know that was a long extended, I got really excited there. But to answer your question, like, this party was honestly, like, it was a friend of mine who had a lot of connections. So if you've got a friend that you know has got a lot of people on Facebook, that's somebody to maybe ask and just say, look, like, and then from that party, you can book other parties. And what I do is I would send, I don't know if I have a message close by. I am sure I can find one in my inbox. So I've just, I messaged 60 people yesterday. So things are a little, but here I can look up. Let's see, Daria just hosted a party is hosting a party for me. I'll show you the message I send. So now that you've got your one friend that's going to book a party, she's going to add people in there that you don't know. So this is Daria. And I wrote her, what did I write her? Oh, shoot, maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, here. Oh, wait, no. This is the initial message. Hey, Daria, not sure if you saw the post, but would love to invite you to be part of my next Lips and Lashes event on Sunday. What's in it for you? Because people always want to know what's in it for them. Oh, my God, Charlene, you're scaring me. Oh, my God. I just looked and she's got like crazy makeup on. Oh, my God, I'm muting you before you go crazy. No, I'm muting you.
I didn't know you could see me.
I know I didn't. I just looked up and I got really scared. I'm muting you right now. Okay, so Daria. So anyways, so it's free to do, and you can earn lots of free makeup. Oh my God, I can't. Like Charlene, I need to like block you out of my screen. And then I'll do the work while you gain the rewards. Would you be open? Keep it short, simple. They don't need to know all the details. She wrote, okay, perfect, awesome. This is the next message I sent her. So it's very easy. Literally, I'm starting up the event tomorrow night. I invite you in. You add your girlfriends and family who love makeup. We set up a link on the site where girls can order if they choose to, but no pressure to do so. If they do order, then you, the beauty partner, because I stopped calling them hostesses, earn points towards free makeup. Super easy and super fun, and we are coming into a month with the best sales ever. What do you think? Sounds awesome. Yeah, okay. And then I do this. I set up a little reminder for me on Sunday night to make sure I message her to add her into the event. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night. So that's it. And then she like added some people today and she's part of my next group. And then in my next party, but let's get real here. I sent this message. Okay, guys, I didn't send this message to 3 people hoping they would book with me. I sent this message to over 50 women over 3 days, probably actually more like 60 or 70. Like I got up there because I had a lot of people in the group. So I would go into like the party and I would type in M. And then on M, I would have like, if I went into this one, for instance, and I would go into the members and I would click M and I would message like 10 people with M, take a break because Facebook doesn't like the copy and paste. You can go to jail for that. And then a couple hours later, I do the same thing. And like, this is part of working smarter, not harder. Like, I'm going to be consistently messaging 20 people a day I have a program that helps me remember people to message, but you can just use your Facebook like list. And then I have people that I'd message about a party. So I'm going to probably start my next one up on Wednesday. Today is Monday. So I definitely can. I would probably start trying to recruit girls. The only problem is the other parties I have running right now are still quite new. So it hasn't even been a week for the other party. So I don't want to start messaging girls in there or trying to get new parties. I usually wait till the last like 2 days in order to get new parties from those groups. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Kim. Can we use our half off coupons on someone else? Yes. So you would have to order and they would have to send you the money. I just deliver personally, but is there a way to use them on someone else's order to have it delivered to their home? Yes, you can. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Oh my God, why do I talk so much? Okay, so here, you know what? I'm going to come back. How do I stop sharing? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So yes, you absolutely can do that. You just have to get payment though from them first and then ship it to their address. That's all. But remember, try to do BOGO though, like buy one, get the second half off so that, you know, you're still getting some PRS and money and you're not just giving them a half off product, right? Because you'd make 0 PRS, you make 0 commission, you're just giving them a deal and like, then they're always expecting a deal. So give them like a buy one, like get the PRS and then get a second one, okay? Let's see here. I love reading books. So Christina, I have so many books. So one of the big books that I highly recommend is The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. You want to be pumped up to run your business like a boss. 10X Rule, the audiobook, I think I've listened to it 4 times. It's about 7 hours. I will listen to it at the gym. I will listen to it pretty much anywhere. I love that. I love audiobooks because I love getting motivated from those. Gosh, I hate being put on the spot for book suggestions. Start with Why was a great book. I really liked that one. Girl Code, that whole series is very empowering. If you need like sort of like an empowerment. Any other girls who have suggestions on books, don't be shy. The Art of Not Giving a Fuck is a great book. Yeah, Tina likes that one. Any other books, jump in. And Christina, I've had 2 people say that they'll do an online party with me. And then when I asked for their email to get started, yeah. Honestly, Christina, don't worry about that. In the group that I just showed you, there's 6 hostesses. 3 have added people, 3 have set up their parties. That's it. So sometimes it happens. So that's why you really have to keep just booking them. You're going to get people, every single person on here has booked a party where people have not added anybody to the group, or people have not, even set up their link. Like, I had a girl have a seizure for the first time last night and she still added people to the group. I was like, oh my God, like, you need to like get yourself, like, she's never had one before. I assumed that it was like normal. So you really honestly don't ever like feel bad about that stuff ever, because you don't know what's going on in people's lives. People are busy. Like, I look at my own life and I'm like, I just like, our lives are chaos, right? So we have to remember that we're not a priority for people when it comes to that, right? We're making them a priority because we know that it's going to help build our business, but they're not like super, unless they're really excited, and you get some awesome hostesses. The best hostesses, honest to God, if as you start prospecting and you start talking to more people about the business, they're always the best party hosts because they'll be involved. Like, I just had an awesome one. I know she's going to join soon. And now I have like her sister's running a party with me and 3 of her friends. So she got the mascara. She's really pushing it. And now even in their parties right now, she's commenting and liking. And I keep like really emphasizing, like, dude, you do realize like all of these parties you could be running yourself. And if any of them order, it's you that would be making the money, your family making the rewards, and you'd be building your business. So they're kind of, I'm exposing all of her friends and family to this business and to makeup. And I mean, hey, and I'm not going to be shy about recruiting any of them if they decide they want to do it. So yeah, I have 6 minutes and 27 seconds. So if anybody has any other questions at all, I would be super happy to answer. I know that I hope this was good for new girls. I really wanted this to be new girl focused, where, it's very simple. Book your parties. Okay. That's like, and don't be discouraged. You have to sit down and find a 2-hour time block on the weekend, or if you can't do it all at once, do it throughout the day. Have that message ready, copy, paste, do 10 people, move on with your day, right? It's just a matter of getting that message that, is perfection. And if you guys have messages that you're like, oh, should I be sending this? Send it to me. I will rip it apart. So I'll tell you what to take out, what to put in. Just send it to me though. I can't help you because maybe you're sending the wrong message to like 30 people, and I don't want you wasting your time like doing that, right? I want you sending a good message that's going to get you parties. So if you need examples, I mean, I just showed one in here. So I am recording this, and so far the computer seems okay. But I mean, I can send you that message if you want, and you want to, like, anyone who's on this call, I know you're serious about your business, right? So I'm here. I'm here to help. I don't know if any of you guys have other questions about anything that I said, though. I know this always happens at the end, and then everyone's like, this girl talks a lot. I never have questions. I'm going to have some water in case you guys decide. Okay, well, you know what then? I will talk for the last 5. Oh, what do we got here? I don't know what this is. Oh, she has a chat thing. Oh, so are all your parties are in the same group? Okay, that is a good question, Tamara. Now, I've been doing group parties lately only because, I'm going to screen share really fast. The only reason is I like the group parties because, and Charlene actually, who's on here, has been doing them forever. Is they get more interaction. So like this girl commenting, she's friends with one of the girls in here, Daria, who's hosting. So she'll comment, but now everybody like from the party, all the other hostesses and their friends are going to see her comment, right? About her loving the mascara. So it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The other thing I absolutely love, and this is a feature that everybody must know about, is when you can schedule posts. So after I'm done this call, I'm going to finish scheduling this entire party. Well, not the entire one. I'm waiting till November 1st because I want to know what the kudos is, and I kind of want to know what I should be like focusing on in this party. But like this one's getting lots of interaction. Like here's another girl that commented in this party, same party. How do I do? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But there's lots of interaction, okay? So that's why I do it. Here's all the hostesses, and it just gets more interaction. And I only have to schedule one, and I get to do like 4 parties. I try to post their links separately, or like this one, is it this one? Yeah. So this one is, here's all the people. And then in the comments, I actually posted all their links. so that it was easy for me to find. I had a lot of hostesses in this one, so I'll do that. But now I have these to go back into. Like this is like you have like a million VIP groups now. It's awesome. Like those are all now like my own VIP groups. I can post whatever I want there. I'm the leader of the party. If people don't like it, they can leave. And most people don't leave because they're too lazy to click the button. So I get to keep like, you know, brainwashing them with all of our products. And that's where you can be like product-y and spammy and whatever, because you can post in those groups. And too bad you're in their notifications. So then on your main wall, that's where you can be more yourself and show like things you're doing and do lives about stuff other than makeup, because that's like we're real human beings. And that's where you're going to get more people joining you, because they're going to see that you're a real person rather than just a walking commercial for Younique. Right? Right. So yeah, I think that does it for me. So all your parties, okay. Oh, that makes sense. I think I finally get it. Okay, honestly, I will do like 100 of these until everybody gets it. Because honestly, like as you saw my very first party, I showed you, I didn't get it. I just did it. I just went for it. That was 3 days. I joined August 10th. I can see now how quickly I did my first party. You guys all, I've never thought to go back to that. It's been 3 years since I've looked at that party. I started that party on August 13th. 3 days after I joined, I asked one of my best friends, I said, give me your Facebook password. I'm going to go I added every one of her friends into that group. So, and she let me do it. I mean, you might not have a friend that's that nice, but you at least have a friend that would help you out. And tell her, say, look, you don't need to buy anything. Your friends don't need to buy anything. I just want to start expanding my business. And honestly, the worst case scenario for you is that there's a group with some of your friends in it. The best case scenario is you get free makeup. Like it's a no-brainer. So there's got to be a friend of yours that would help you out. You just have to get the nerve to ask. That's always the scary part, I think. Everyone's always afraid to ask their friends. And personally, I don't really ask my friends very often either, because I feel like my friends already know what I do. If they want to makeup at this point, 3 years later, they know what I do. If they want makeup, they'll order. And a lot of them will order from, like, I have friends on my team now, right? And I'd rather them than just order from them. So yeah, I've got 1 minute. So can you send me a sample message that you can send to Perspectives? Yes. Anyone who needs anything, please PM me after this, because I will forget all of this and I might lose it all. Don't forget to add me to your mock party. Okay. Message me on Facebook. That is the key. And I will do all of those things that you've just messaged me about. So thanks so much. I hope this training was valuable to you girls. And I did record it, and I'm crossing all fingers and toes that I can post it in the group for your teams and for other girls that missed to share. So hopefully it was helpful, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. And we're going to get cut off in like 2 seconds. Ew, and a fly just landed on my computer. Gross. Okay. Have a good night. Ooh.